Hi, everybody. Welcome to Reading Time with the Queens. Yay! We're so excited to have you all here today. Hi. Yes, I got a smile. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're going to start off. My name is Mr. Aaron. Welcome today. We're going to start off with our theme song with Miss Kelly.
Yeah!
Yay!
Take a stand, make a scene. It's reading time with the Queens. I know you've been hoping for reading time with the Queens. The library's open for reading time with the Queens. There's lots to know about the world today, so open a book, let's make our way. There's
Yippee!
crafts to be making at reading time with the Queens. There's songs to be singing at reading time with the Queens. Today we'll learn that we each are a star. We'll spread kindness wherever we are. It's so much fun, but it's not a dream. It's reading time with the Queens. Meet Mr. Buster!
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank
Hi,
you
Mr.
very much.
Aaron. How are
Hello.
you?
I'm great today. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Yes.
I'm dressed as a bus driver.
I was going to ask you about
Can
that.
you say yes?
I don't get it.
Can you see? Because it says bus driver.
I can read.
And
Yes.
I'm in a school bus.
Yes, absolutely. How does that relate to today?
Well, today's theme. Okay, so I don't know if you know this.
I don't know. I don't know this. I'm
Mr.
confused.
Buster, the first time he ever read a book with us, dressed up as Mr. Buster the bus driver, and so I'm paying homage to Mr. Buster.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
And
Cool.
that relates to the theme because today is
Meet Mr. Buster.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. So we should meet Mr. Buster.
We probably should meet
Yeah.
Mr. Buster.
Okay. Mr. Buster, will you come join us for just a
Come on
minute?
up here.
Yay.
Catch me.
No, I'm not. No, please no. I said no, thank you. You may sit here.
Thank you.
Yay! Thank you.
Yay.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to my. No, it's not my show. It's our show. So welcome. So it's all.
It's my show.
It's your show. So tell us about your show. What are we going to learn about? What are we going to do today? We got some signs in just a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, tell us about it.
Well, I picked a couple of books that are very important to me.
Yes.
Because they talk about being trans. And we don't talk a lot about this at Reading Time, but I am trans. And so I wanted to kind of share some of that love and spread the word around.
So we're going to learn about what trans means in the books.
Correct.
Do you
And
want-
pronouns.
And pronouns.
And why they're
Always good.
important.
Okay, all right. Do you want to share a little bit about what trans means to you? Before the books or after the books?
We can do it after the books.
After the books,
I think
okay.
the books will explain it.
Cool. All right. Well, we have our next guest piece on this where we learn a little bit of American Sign Language. If anyone remembers, I love the applause. Yes, applause. Yes. Awesome. So we have our interpreter, Miss Kim, and we also have Mr. Zay here who's going to show us the signs that we'll be using today. So we got Mr. Zay over here.
Are we going to be able to squeeze it in?
I mean, no, probably not. Ugh, there we go.
No, don't try it.
No, too many people. Oh, okay, all right. Too many people, okay.
So first, okay, I wanted to know who to look at for first. Okay, so we have 3 signs that they're a little bit interesting. Transgender. That's a big word. Does anybody know what transgender means?
I have a guess. I know the word trans, like transformation, so does it have, or like trans, like you're in trans? Does it have anything to do with
Good job. That's a good explanation. So, would you like to explain that, Mr. Buster?
Yeah, sure. So when you're born, right, you're identified as our body. And so when you're outside doesn't match your inside, that's basically what it means to be trans. Is that your outside body is different than how you see yourself.
We have a whole book about that too. Yeah. So we're gonna learn a little bit more of that here in just a minute. But we'll talk about the signs.
Okay, this is reason why I was asking is because the signs are related to more what you feel like inside, what you're identified. So transgender, this is the sign for transgender. Transgender. So it's everything, it's like beautiful on the inside. You sign for beautiful, so beautiful. And it's inside. Transgender. Can you do it one more time? So transgender. Great. So then the next one, we're talking about pronouns. And that one's going to be really easy in American Sign Language because the he, she, ze, there's a few other pronouns that we'll learn in the book, but everything is just appointed to he, she, and if you're talking about one person, it's a 1 point. If you're talking about like a girl over here, a boy over here, maybe you'll separate their area where you sign. But if you're talking about more than one person, then you would just kind of choose multiple. That way you know who you're talking about. The third one, I think, is very important. So breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Sometimes, and the book will talk about this a little bit, sometimes you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling frustrated, you have all these feelings inside. Just remember to breathe. And then it gives you that time to stop and to breathe. So let's practice the sign for breathing and breathing at the same time. So now do you want to review the signs? All right. Transgender. He, she, they, them, and breathe. So I want to see you try to sign those when you hear the words in the books. Okay. Mr. Buster or Aries.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Mr. Zay and Miss Kim. Thank you so much. So applause in ASL. Thank you so much. So, if you don't mind, I would like to read the first book today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right, so this is...
Are you sure you want to read this one?
Yes, I would like to read this
Okay.
one. Unless you want me to read the other one.
No, we're good.
Okay, no. Oh.
I'll let you do this one.
We have a plan, and then something happens. It's going to be great. Okay, so the book is called Hooray for She, He, Ze, and They. It is written by Linz Ammer and illustrated by Kip Alizada. I hope I pronounced that correctly. There we go.
It's phonetically, I think, accurate.
Okay, phonetics, awesome. All right, so it looks like someone's talking to us right away. Hi, friend.
Hi!
There we go. I'm Linz, and my pronouns are they, them. What are your pronouns today? What's a pronoun, you ask? Not yet.
Oh, my bad.
We practiced this.
Backtrack.
Well, everyone has pronouns. Now you can turn the page. We use pronouns to tell people about our gender. Gender is that tingly feeling inside that tells you who you are and how you want to express yourself to the world. You can express your gender in lots of different ways. By your clothes, your hairstyle, or your pronouns. There are different pronouns that help us express our gender. There are he's, and there are she's, there are they's, there are z's, and here's, and fey's, and pers. So all these different kids yelling and saying different pronouns.
They're different pronouns.
They're different pronouns. They're different pronouns. Thank you. Okay. You can choose your own pronouns. Use whichever feels right to you, because the right pronoun feels super, cool, totally, awesome, amazingly, wonderful, just like you.
Try saying that 3 times fast.
I have before. It ended up in a mess. When someone uses your right pronouns, it feels like pulling on your favorite sweater that fits just right. Or like a warm hug from your favorite person when you feel lonely. I like those feelings. Just saying. You can turn the page now.
I'm just making sure.
Appreciate it. It's like when you sit down in your favorite seat at lunch, or when you can sip hot cocoa when it's just hot enough to sip on a cold day. And almost. Wait for the cues. Or when you find your best stuffed friend after you thought they were lost forever. Now, we're getting this. It's like remembering which toothbrush is yours, or belting your favorite song at the top of your lungs, or when your parent makes your favorite food for dinner, or lunch, or breakfast, or in between snacks, whatever. Favorite food. It makes you want to do cartwheels throughout the playground, jump so high on your parents' bed that you can touch the ceiling, or throw a dance party with all your friends. Maybe.
I want to throw a dance party with my friends. You're all
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
We can
it's
dance.
Dance party! Okay.
Break it out.
Yeah. Okay. My pronouns make me feel like me. Super cool, totally awesome, amazingly wonderful, me. Okay. I feel like this is describing like really, really, really well
Yeah.
what it feels like.
Yeah, it's totally awesome.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Amazing.
So what pronouns do you use? Do he and him feel cozy as sleeping under a million blankets? To me it does. That one's definitely.
No, that's too hot.
If they're really light blankets and you have a million of them, it's going to feel amazing.
Okay, possibly.
All right. Does she and her feel like smiling so much that your cheeks just might fall off? That hurts sometimes. I don't know. All right. Next one. Do they and them feel like you can jump high and you can say hello to the moon and the stars? I would like to do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That's
be
totally
really
cool.
Yeah. Or maybe you want to use something totally different. Or maybe you don't know your pronouns yet, and that's okay too. It's just two of them chilling in a tree. I love it. But whatever pronouns you choose, they should make you feel like you. Super, cool, totally, awesome, amazingly, wonderful, you. There we go.
And there we go.
Yeah.
We have it.
So, a book about pronouns. I like it.
Yeah, those are very important.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you read this book when you were younger?
No.
No?
I don't even know if that book existed when I was younger.
It seems really new, but it seems to communicate really well.
We could have benefited from that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think anyone can.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Cool.
So thank you for letting me read one of your books. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I have the honor of asking you.
Yes, you did. All right. Miss Callie, you've got another song for
I
us.
do have another song for you, and it goes with the book that we just read, all about pronouns.
Perfect.
You may or may not know somebody who uses they/them pronouns. I know quite a few people who use they/them pronouns. It's not a pronoun that you hear used a lot, and so sometimes people have some difficulty learning how to use it. So, I have a song I'd like to share with you that helps you practice using they/them pronouns. And it's called "They're My Best Friend." You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Their favorite game is Monopoly. Unless it takes 17 hours. And they prefer finger paint twister as long as there's time before bed for a shower. Their name is Alex, like Alexander. Their favorite food is banana bread with whipped cream and cherries on top. They're too young to drink cappuccinos,
I'm into that.
I think. But when they grow up, they want to own their own coffee shop. Their name is Sam, like Samantha or Samuel, except without the antha or mule at the end. Yeah, there's no antha or mule at the end. They're just Sam, and they're my best friend. Alex, they're my best friend. I can't wait till you meet them. Sam, they're my best friend. I can't wait till you meet them. They're my best friend.
Yay! I like that. I like that.
It's a good time to practice daily products, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I find that sometimes songs get stuck in my head and I can practice and remember things easier.
Yeah.
So if you've got the lyrics for that, if you want to pass them out,
I don't have the lyrics with me, but I will tell you on our website there is a part. If you go to our website and go to the top menu, there's a link to our Spotify playlist with all of the songs that we've sung for Reading Time ever, and that song is on there, so you can find it really easy.
Does it
Our
have the
website is readingtimewiththequeens.com.
amazing, amazing. Thank you very much. I like that song a lot.
Thank you.
It's very fun.
Okay, I'm gonna go away.
Cool.
Bye,
Seamless
Magic School
transition.
Bus.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Miss Callie.
Hi, it's me, Mr. Buster.
Yay! Woo! Woo! Mr. Buster, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're celebrating Mr. Buster today. It's Meet Mr. Buster. We know you know Mr. Buster already. Mr. Buster is a prolific reading time buddy, which is why today he is Mr. Buster the
Buddy.
Yay! So that's why you have Elmo.
Yeah, because Elmo is everyone's buddy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Today, so another thing, this is, I don't know if you've noticed this. I mean, have you noticed this? This is a poster of Mr. Buster. It's Mr. Buster as Mr. Buster the Bear, and it says, only you can be yourself. Be yourself. And because of that, we are going to be doing a coloring page today for Craft Corner. Does that sound fun?
That sounds fun. I like to color.
That sounds fun, because we would like to show some of our artists, just like Mr. Buster wears different costumes.
I inspired this out.
Yes, this is inspired by one of Mr. Buster's outfit. Mr. Buster the bus driver. Mr. Buster likes to, show his creativity, show himself through art. So we're going to do some art. And not only is it going to be some art that we're going to draw, we're going to have a contest. Okay, so this is called the T-shirt design contest. We're going to give you one of these pieces of paper. If you haven't gotten one at Reading Time already, then you can get one on our website. Just go to readingtimewiththequeens.com, and the first tab there is the T-shirt design contest. If you print out one of these pieces of paper, you can draw in this box. And what you'll need to do really before you start drawing, the only thing is pick a theme. Pick a theme. So a theme is a set of words or an idea that helps guide you towards
The picture.
The picture. In this case, making a piece of art.
So we're thinking like Disney could be a theme.
Disney could be a theme. We're not doing Disney.
We're not doing Disney. But I'm just saying, that could be a theme.
That could be a theme. We have 4 themes on our piece of paper today. The 4 themes are working together. Working together. That's good.
We're working together right
We're
now.
working together. Another theme is fierce, courageous, and loving, which are 3 things that we love to be here at Reading Time with the Queens. Another theme is reading is fundamental. So, yes. it's a pun. It's kind of like Mr. Aaron pun. Reading is fundamental, which could be about like reading books, right? And how fun it is. Mm-hmm. And the last theme is I love Reading Time because ... And then you can fill in the blank. You can decide why you like Reading Time. I think we should do one together, and we should have the theme be working together.
Yeah, I love that idea.
That sound fun?
That sounds fun.
Okay,
Let's
awesome.
do it.
We've gotten all kinds of different, well, I didn't get markers, but I
We have
have
a lot of tools.
I have crayons. I got a lot of crayons, and I got colored pencils. There we go. You can use crayons, colored pencils, markers. When you scan it into the computer, we can put it on a t-shirt. And we're going to be having a contest where people are gonna get to vote on the art that we make. Yes.
That's gonna be cool.
And then we can put that art on a t-shirt and people can buy it.
That's gonna
And
be fun.
if you win the contest, then you get a t-shirt for free. That sounds fun. Okay. Why don't we just like not talk about what we're gonna draw and then draw something, and then
Okay.
we can just build off of each other.
Okay.
Does that sound
Sounds
fun?
good. Do you want to start?
Yeah. Why don't we start with
Color
like
pencil.
I'm just gonna draw a shape.
Okay. Drawing a circle.
Draw
Okay.
a circle and a line.
Oh, that's intense. Okay.
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 And that's going to be the basis of our drawing. What is the circle and the line? We don't know.
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to take some pink. I'll be over here.
Okay. I'll do.
Mr. Buster, you have
This is
been...
gonna be intense.
This is
I
going to
think
be
we're
intense.
gonna do this like
Oh.
wild and crazy thing here.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, I'm going to... This is probably kind of basic, but I love it. Mr. Buster, I'm so glad that we are celebrating you during Meet Mr. Buster. Are you excited?
Who
to-
else would you meet during Meet Mr. Buster?
That's that's fair. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there another Mr. Buster? I
No,
don't know
it'd be kind of odd if we were
Meet Mr. Buster and I'm nowhere to be
you're nowhere
found.
to be seen.
That's like Where's Waldo? We can be
Yeah.
like Where's Mr.
well,
Buster?
arguably people can't find Waldo and Where's Waldo. Have you ever
Sometimes.
played a Where's Waldo?
I have, yes.
Should we make this drawing a Where's Waldo?
Oh, we want to try and put an Elmo in here somewhere. Let's put an Elmo.
No, that's so. Today we're going to learn about something called copyright, children, and it prevents us from making Elmo in our drawings today.
I mean, it wouldn't be very well. So
It wouldn't be good.
Yeah, all
We
right.
could name him like Elmer.
Yeah. Or L.
This is silliness. Mr. Buster.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited to be part of Reading Time. Theme. I'm glad I inspired. Everyone better bring their A game like we did on Buster inspired.
Outfits. Yes, I agree.
Do we have any idea if anyone else is?
Yeah, what are some of your favorite Mr. Buster outfits from the past?
Are you asking me or them?
I'm asking you.
Oh, my favorite ones. Let's see. I really like my Bad Witch outfit that I did.
Oh, yeah, because when we did a Wizard of Oz theme,
That was fun.
that somehow isn't copyright.
Yeah. I liked my my Buster the Bear outfit that was inspired by Smokey the Bear.
But now that you're talking about it, I feel like we are doing a
I'm
lot
saying
of
it was
original
inspired by
character-
that.
Yes, it was.
Because that's my childhood. I grew up with Smokey the Bear and things like that in elementary school. And then, let's see. I think I like my Buster the Bus Driver one, even though it wasn't exactly what I wanted it to be.
Well, I like it a lot, which is
Yeah.
why I dressed up. It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I really like when you were Buster the Best Santa. No, actually, I'm gonna take that back. I think my favorite time is most recently when we had my grandpa for Reading Time, and you were Buster the Boat and RV Salesman.
That was your favorite?
That was my favorite.
I thought you were going to say the cowboy that I did.
Oh, Buster the Bull Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Mr. Buster has been a lot of different characters.
Yes.
It's fun to dress up, isn't it?
It really is, yeah. I enjoy dressing up and having fun, being goofy.
Yeah. Do you learn anything new about yourself when you dress up as somebody else?
Yeah, I always think about how I could have created something maybe a little bit different that it didn't work out the first time, or I didn't think of something, so I look at it retrospectively, like when I look back on that, and be like, oh, I could have done this, which I think would have helped my outfit a little bit more. So I always think about ways to improve,
Oh, okay.
and I just try to find ways to be more creative.
Gotcha.
You know, like I think...
It inspires you to be better every time. I
yeah.
see. That's good, that's good.
Or to think outside the box, like when I'm like, oh, I want to do an Elmo-inspired look, I'm like, okay, what are the big concepts of Elmo and how can I bring those to life?
Yeah, and today you said red.
I said red. I have
Elmo
orange. I
is
have
red.
orange, like his nose is on my eye.
Oh, that's true.
And I have a little bit of orange on my nose. And in my hair. My beard and my hair is red tinted. I learned my lesson the hard way when I did my best Santa on doing too much red on my cheeks.
Yeah. Can cheeks be too rosy? The answer seems to be yes.
Yes.
Do you ever dress up in a costume as Mr. Buster and think, maybe I should be a boat and RV salesman? Have you ever dressed up and been like, you know what, this would be fun to do
it as a living?
As a living, yeah.
People have asked me to sell things, so
Yeah.
so
maybe just a
I've never
salesman,
really
but
thought
not
about it.
like
But other
a-
people have inspired me to be a boat and RV, maybe not a boat and RV salesman, but like
Gotcha.
to do that type of work for a living. They think
Gotcha.
I'm very charismatic.
You're good at convincing people that they need boat and RVs.
I guess.
Or maybe something else.
Just something else. Yeah, you just
I
never
see.
know.
Well, I'm putting some grass on here. I feel like we went for some pretty obvious ideas with this circle
Yeah.
online, but it is a very tall flower.
Mm.
Are you seeing this flower that we're making?
I'm coloring outside the lines right now just because.
Oh no!
To bring it to life.
Yeah. Well, if you do color outside the lines, we'll try and make sure that it gets cropped. So just know that.
Yeah.
If you color, we usually don't condone fitting inside of a box. For the purpose of this contest,
We
we
kinda
have to encourage it. But the interesting thing about a box on a piece of paper is that it is not a one-to-one comparison with life.
Exactly.
The more you know. Okay, do we want to add anything else to this drawing?
I don't think so. I think we've gotten pretty good for.
I think this is pretty good.
Great. We
This
did
is
really
all
good
about
work
working
today.
together. Who is working together in this photo of the happy sun and the flower?
Let's see. Well, the sun is working with the flower, and I think that looks like a little beetle.
Yeah. So this is like a whole ecosystem
Yeah.
working together because the flower is getting food from the sun through photosynthesis,
Mm-hmm.
and the bugs eat the grass
And other little bugs.
and other little bugs, yeah, and keep the flower.
And then the flowers also, because of how tall it is providing shade to the beetle.
That's true. Yeah,
There we
working
go.
together. So I'm gonna circle that we did working together.
We did so good.
And put our name. So we're gonna say Mr. Buster
And Miss Callie.
and Miss Callie.
That was
There we
fun.
go.
We had
That
fun.
was good.
How old are we? Do we want to add our ages together?
We are
Or divide both of our ages? 4 years old. You're 4 years old.
Okay, no, we're not. Thank you so much for joining us in Craft Corner. Miss Barb let us do this together because we're such good buddies, and we just really wanted to
Do something together.
Do something together.
We love working together.
Good time.
Yeah.
Let's read another book. Do you want to read another?
Yeah, I'm down for another book.
It's
What's the
your
next
turn to read a
book?
book.
My book.
Yes.
I'm gonna read my book.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's get to it.
Woo!
Woo! Bye.
So we've got one more book that we're going to read. Mr. Buster, you're going to read this one. Yes. Do you want me to hold it? Or do you want to do it yourself? Sure. You can help
do teamwork.
There we go. What are you reading?
All right, we are reading Calvin, and it is written by J.R. and Vanessa Ford and illustrated by Kayla Heron. I think that's how you pronounce your last name. All right. For as long as I could remember, I knew I was a boy.
Oh, sorry. I was over. Make sure you show the pictures.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh. Sorry. Do you want to do all this?
I'm gonna help.
We're teamworking, right?
I draw myself with short hair and a shirt like Papa's. I dream about swim trunks like my dad and my brother wore. I didn't tell my family until the night before our summer trip to Gigi and Papa's. I was scared, they wouldn't believe me, but I knew it was time to be me. Whenever I had to do something scary, my dad would always say, take a deep breath and count down from 5.
Ooh, breathing. That's a good one. Breathing. Breathe in and out. Cool.
Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not a girl, I told my family. I'm a boy in my heart and boy in my brain.
Took some courage.
And in my brain, you were right, thank you.
I got it.
We love you if you are a girl, boy, neither, or both. We love you whoever you are, my dad said. Later, Dad told me the word for how I felt was transgender.
Oh, we just learned that.
Being transgender means other people think you are one gender, but inside you know you are a different one. I wondered how Gigi and Papa would react. As we got closer, I squeezed my stuffed lion to my chest. I had already told my family who I was. Now I needed to tell them my name. The same name as my favorite stuffed lion, Dad asked. It's why I named him that. It's always been my name to me. When we got to Gigi and Papa's, Dad told them my new name. He introduced me. It's very short.
Okay.
We're almost there. Not too long. Our summer trip turned out to be the best ever. At the comic book convention, Papa bought me my favorite costume. My favorite superhero signed my poster using my real name.
What? Ooh.
I want a cool suit like that. Whose suit does that look like?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, alright. A little bit, yeah. Does Spider-Man have a cape?
It's like a Spider-Man and Superman.
There you go, I like that.
You have what?
At Waterworld, Gigi bought me and my brother matching swim trunks. Even the water slides felt better in them. In the line for popcorn, I made a new friend. I felt proud to tell him my name. We spent the whole day together.
Water slide. Look at that.
Rafting in the
Looks like a
tubes.
lot of fun. That's what I want to do this summer. Go to water slide.
Yeah,
the
that'd
water
be really
slides?
fun. Down in Rexford, there's a place called Rexford Rapids, and it's really fun.
On the last day of vacation at the big outlet stores near Gigi and Papa's, I picked out new clothes. That night, I gave my family a fashion show. You look so handsome, Gigi told me. School was starting soon, and I knew there was only one more thing I needed to feel like me. Anyone guess what it is?
A haircut.
You got it.
You learned haircut. Haircut?
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 Yeah.
When I looked in the mirror, I finally saw me.
Ooh.
Show the kids up there. There's a lot happening in this one. Dad said there were other trans people in the world, but I didn't know any of the kids like me at my school. And school started next week. Being the only one felt scary. How would everyone treat me? What if my friends wouldn't call me he? What if?
Ooh, lots of what ifs.
Lots of what ifs. It is a sad thought, right? The first day of school, I dragged my feet to the door. Breathe in, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to school. We're glad you're here. When the principal said my name, I felt safe and happy. Violet skipped up to me, calling out my new name too. You know my name, I asked. Yep, your dad told my mom you're a boy now. I've always been a boy inside. Are we still friends? Yes! Did you bring your jump rope for recess?
Keeping what's important.
Yeah. Do you like to jump rope?
I don't do it too often.
That's okay.
I like it.
You like to jump rope?
Yeah, only if 2 people are.
Oh, you like to double dutch it.
Yeah.
Go.
When I stepped inside my classroom, I couldn't believe what I saw. The cubby, the lunch chart, the homework station, and the mailboxes. The name tag on the table, my new name was everywhere. Everywhere it should be.
Not everywhere on paper.
Yeah, let's see. Getting there. We're almost there. We're gonna find out soon.
Okay.
I felt my fears start to go away. Welcome back, class, for morning meeting. We'll all share about our summers. I just knew what I wanted I just knew what I would say when it was my turn.
All right, everyone getting together.
I stood up proudly to share my summer story, but first I introduced myself. I said, "Hi, my name is Calvin. Calvin." And I felt all the what ifs melt away.
Wow.
So cool. Very cool.
That's it?
That's it. That's the end of the night. And then
Playing
their jump
with his
rope.
friends. There you go.
It's very important. We didn't forget that jump rope.
Awesome. Cool. I really like that with the breathing in and out, really just recognizing that you've got a lot of emotions, and sometimes you need to take a minute to just process them. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a moment. Really, really
Yeah,
important.
it's very important to remember that.
Cool. All right.
Thank you for reading that book, Mr. Buster.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you very much. All right. All right. Well, Miss Callie, do you have a song to wrap us up with?
I do.
Oh my gosh.
I have a song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we play seat switcheroo here?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Okay. Mr. Buster, is this a song that's for you?
Oh, I'm right here.
I'm gonna move. You sit down. I'll move.
Oh, okay.
Me, Mr. Buster. So this is a song that I wrote. It's a Miss Callie original. And I wrote a new verse that's all about Mr. Buster.
Oh, that's me.
Yes. And this song is called Being Yourself. Here we go. Being yourself, it's the best way to be. The best myself, if there's only one, it's me. The formula's perfected to a T. So step right up for everyone to see. Being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being myself, being myself, being myself, being myself. Being yourself, it is the nicer way to live your life and make it through the day. When I'm myself, I face the sky and say, I am confident, so come what may. Being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being myself, being myself, being myself, being myself. Mr. Buster is himself, that's true. The bestest buddy ever through and through. Changing his costume is just what he'd do. Showing what matters is inside of you. Being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being yourself, being myself, being myself, being myself, being myself, being yourself. Being yourself. Yay! Thank you.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah, and it was all for you because you are really good at being yourself, Mr. Buster.
Well, thank you.
I like when we get to do reading time with each other because you always come with your best self and you always have the best costumes.
Woo!
All right.
Speaking of the best things, first of all, the best audience. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. Thank you very much, Miss Callie, for all the music, Mr. Buster for picking everything and just being amazing and sharing with us today, Miss Kim for interpreting today, Mr. Zay for helping out with our ASL today as well, Miss Barb and Mix Kai helping us with crafts, as well as Discovery Dance for hosting us. So thank you all for all of those.
And give it up for Mr. Aaron.
Mr. Aaron! Don't forget about yourself.
I don't forget about myself. But we also have reading trackers. If you've got one from last month or any previous month and it's already filled out, come see me. Let me know about one of your books, and you'll get a prize from our toy chest. If you need one for next month, let me know. We are going with marigold today. Instead of white, we're going with marigold.
Very specific yellow.
There's that. We also have a contest as well.
Yes, Miss McKenna, will you tell us about the t-shirt contest that we did?
Yeah, so you guys, when you came for our activity today, you got a paper that was for a t-shirt design contest. We're really excited to feature one of your designs on a shirt that will be carried in our merch line on our website, and the winner will receive one for free, and then all of your friends can buy one as well. We need those turned in by May 2nd. So we have a couple weeks. You can turn them in here to Winnie and Mo's, or you can email us, and you can find our email address and more information on our website. If you need another paper, if you want to if you messed up or you need to try again, you can find a download on our website as well.
Very cool.
And that website is.
ReadingTimeWithTheQueens.com.
There we go. All right.